Hey folks, this is Charlie Rehor from Rhode Island, USA, bowsite.com as well, the nation's leading website. And I'm up here for my 6th trip up in Newfoundland. I've gotten a couple of caribou, the woodland caribou, and a nice black bear, but I never got a moose. So I'm here to try to get a Pope and Young class moose, which is a very good sized moose for this area. So we're hopefully going to get a couple chances and see what we can do. We'll probably have to pass a few. But I've seen one of Dion's other DVDs, and he looks like he's pretty good, and he's got a lot of confidence. So we're going to have some fun and see if we can do it. It's going to be a challenge, and we're here in early September 2010. All right, wish us luck.
I've heard this guy is pretty good on the bow. I've been out scouting a few days now. I've seen quite a few moose. We're going to see how good he does.
Now, Charlie wasn't an old man, but neither was he a young man. But he sure didn't let the rough terrain of Newfoundland get in his way of getting a bull that he wanted. So he had to face some rough ground, and it wasn't real easy walking, but he didn't bother him at all. The first day wasn't real hard. We walked in this old grown up trail which led us into a big bog, and I was open to find a moose to give Charlie some idea of what to expect before he actually seen the one he wanted to take, so he can get his confidence and so he can see, how moose react to a call. I knew it was pretty early in the season, but I said, well, I'll give it a try, and I took my scrape out and began to scrape the trees just before we got to the bog, not knowing for sure if there's any moose in the area. So I thought I'd give it a try and see if anything would work out. Now, this don't always work out, and sometimes you even catch the attention of a different kind of animal. Sometimes you don't expect to see, especially not up in a tree. Or not for me, anyway. As soon as we got out of the bog, here was this mink out in the middle of the bog. And when he seen us, he had nowhere to go. So up the tree he goes. And he was caught there, and he was too scared to come down. So we took a few pictures and kept on looking for what we really come to find. And it didn't take long. Out on the bog comes this cow. And we noticed that she was always looking behind her, so we had a pretty good idea that there was something else coming out on the bog besides her. Sure enough, just like we thought, there was Mr. Bull. Not a bad sized animal at all, but he just didn't have the headgear that Charlie was looking for.
That's the first nice bull.
Yeah. This thing had a belly on it as big as any pregnant cow around. I guess he was just getting ready for a rut.
Man, fat.
So as soon as Charlie decided that he would pass, I said, this is the moose to use as an example to show Charlie how close you can really get if you mind to stand your ground and call the moose in. As I rewatch this video, I don't advise anyone to try this, and maybe I got a little too close to myself. So Charlie took the camera and, trying to cope with the excitement of seeing this for the first time, tried to film me as I got closer and closer to this beautiful bull. I don't know why it gets in a moose's eyes to actually think that I'm another moose. Even though he's 10 times my size, but to see the fear that comes over him when he realized that I was a man, not a moose. When I start seeing the whites of his eyes and I realized how close I really was, I nearly wet my pants, but this big boy gets more than his pants wet. Just watch and see. This is worth looking at the second time. We continued on our journey looking for a bull that was suitable for Charlie, and we wouldn't really in caribou country, but every year you always see 4 or 5 caribou in this area, and it always ends up being a nice stag there. And this lovely stag stopped and posed for the camera. Day 2 came, and like I told Charlie, this was the first time since I've been guiding that I took any client to this area. So we were expecting to see lots of animals. The one that we wanted was too far away to get any footage of, so we decided to have a quick lunch and go on a long walk to get in closer to get a better look. Now, I've been in this area before, and I knew what kind of area this was and the rough terrain, but Charlie told me in an email that he didn't care what he had to go through to get a Pope and Young class moose. We didn't have to go this far to get a moose, but to increase our chances, seeing he was using a bow, I decided to get back into backcountry away from human activity to make it a lot better for us. By the time we got to where the moose was, the morning hunt was pretty near over, and we had to wait till the evening for the moose to start moving again before we had any luck. It was a long time, but it was worth the wait. We were about to leave and go home, and as I come into the foot of the ridge, I decided to make a few more calls to see if I have any luck. And I don't think it was any more than a minute, and this bull responded and start coming in toward us.
Oh.
Both of us was pretty excited because neither one of us knew exactly how big this moose was. But to hear him coming closer and closer, grunting as he came, it don't matter how many times you hear a bull grunting, you never get sick of it, and it makes the hunt so much more exciting. I wouldn't expect him to shoot when he did, but he made a perfect shot. Let's back up and take a little slower look at the shot. Perfect. It's over there a ways, we know that for sure.
Get it, buddy. Perfect. Took a long time. Now this is what you call patience. Oh man, you gotta have patience. All day.
There was no way I thought he was coming in. And he came. You were good. You told me to sit tight.
I can't believe we what time did we come over here this morning?
5:30? We'll come over here
Yeah.
about 10:30.
10 o'clock this morning. Time's now. The moose went into thick trees and bedded down.
7:30.
About 7 o'clock, we was just getting ready to leave because we're going to run out of time. We're going to walk back in the dark. And finally, oh, now he's gone. We know he's down, but he's gone into the trees there. We're going to walk in now and get a better,
If we get a few pictures, we're gonna probably have to
better look.
get him out of here tomorrow. We're way,
Beautiful
way
evening.
back.
Not probably.
Yeah, we're 2 miles back. Oh my God! Thank
This-
you, Lord. Thank you.
This is going to be the furthest time I've ever carried a moose.
Well, I'll help you.
But it
for
was
sure.
fun. It was fun.
The moose, of course, went into the thickest woods they could find, and it was too dark to use the video camera. So we took lots of still shots and made our 2-mile walk back to the bike in the dark.
We are making a trail into the moose.
The next day, I got a couple of my friends to come and help me cut a trail to the moose, and it made the day a lot easier.